Welcome back to Lizzard Wizards, people. I'm Simon, and let's play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker 3 Heart Hero Mode Run! In this episode, we are about to arrive at our destination with our newfangled Swift Sail after our long and slightly confusing journey from Dragon Roost. Here we are. Yes, do you not see what rises up from the horizon? That is where you must go, Link, the Forest Haven. Here we are, the area of our second area of the game? No. This is where we're going to be doing our second dungeon, and where we're getting our next pearl. It may appear as though it is a great tree rising far above the ocean's surface, but it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku Tree. You must speak with the Deku Tree and receive from him a gem known as Farore's Pearl. You guys notice the pattern: Din's Pearl, Farore's Pearl. What could ever be next, right? I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Link. So, here we are in this new island. We're just going to sort of climb our way up. And kind of make some do here. This is a new enemy. I really like this enemy personally. These are Boko Babas. And, like, you guys, like, I like to collect a lot more Chuchan than I really need. I also like to collect a lot more Boko Baba seeds than I really need. This is source of power magic. We can cook it up to have it unleashed. Okay. That was a little bit sloppy, but what gives, right? So, gonna always drop it. You want to smack them in the head first, and your combo will naturally lead into something that will slice their throats. You can also pick up their necks to use as weapons, which is a little bit weird, but what gives? Their necks do not make... They make half-decent weapons, if you want to do something like that. But, like, I fail at doing like a pro. Yes, I fail at doing like a pro. Give me the... Oh. Apparently you cannot collect things in first person. So we're just going to swing across here. Using our advanced change direction mid swinging kind of stuff. These are Octoroks. You can bounce their shots back at them with their shield, like any of Zelda. But in Wind Waker you can also use your sword. There. I was a little... You notice I started swinging a little bit earlier because I was a little bit more cautious there. That's just because, you know, if you get too close to them, they will ruin your day. You'll run face first into them, and while they're sort of blarging out like that, if that's even a word, yeah, their whole, like, their mouth's there, and you run into that, you'll take damage, which is not good, so you want to avoid that. But it doesn't hit too hard, fortunately, like everything. I believe it's only a half heart, so. Right here, we're going to grab onto this thing. Here's an Octorok, and like I mentioned before, you can fetch with your sword, too. And fortunately, bouncing it off your sword or shield, it goes holographically targeted, not really holographic target, what I'm saying, 100% accurate, pinpoint actually, for no real reason, so yay. We'll take it. Here we are inside the grotto of the Deku? I don't know how most people will not get mad at me for saying it. I've always said Deku back in the past, but, you know, that's probably because I was very young and didn't know how to pronounce very many words at all, because I was in 2nd grade. And, anyways, here we are just advancing through here. There is the big man himself, the great Deku Tree. But something's wrong. What could it be? Oh my gosh! Choose! Give me your jelly! So what you want to do is roll into his roots, or his face, or anything. There's a lot of chews around here. I recommend spin attacking, because they're very close together. But here we get green chew jelly! Woo! Yeah, this jelly they drop is the main reason I am not killing them all so fast. Also, when Trues drop the swirly things, they drop triple jelly, which is awesome. The main reason I'm not killing them all is because I want to collect their jelly, because I'm like that. Yes, I love collecting things jelly. And I think that reset. Now, the thing about fighting shoes is while they're down in their amorphous blob, there's not a lot you can do to them. The sword will not hit them, but the grappling hook will kind of get them out of that state. There are better options for doing this later on. As you can see, he kind of went back in before I could do much. But, you know, that's all you can do sometimes. And once you've killed those guys, a cutscene will appear. That's why I was collecting the jelly mid-fight. That garb you wear, could you be the legendary hero? Has the king at long last, found the hero of time? What? See, this is another one that's translated by wearing the pajamas. What is the matter? Do you not understand the ancient Hylian tongue? I do actually, but apparently Link doesn't. So, you're not the hero of time. Yep. In that 100 or 1,000 years since the Great Flood, they have gotten a totally new language. I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing and suddenly felt longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. Huh. You know, you do realize we're just in like a lobster... Man, he must be pretty darn honest. I am the guardian spirit of the Forest Haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures. What is this voice I am doing? Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? Yep. So it is true. Then you have come here because you have need of the Pearl of the Goddesses? Yeah, actually, you're really helpful. I see. I knew there was a reason monsters went to congregate in the regions around my wood. No comment. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourselves. Whoa! So this is what the Kokiri have evolved into over that long period since Ocarina of Time. Whoa, they're all dancing in a circle around us. It's so magical. What do you call yourself? Link? Well then, Link. These are the... Oh, is that the Deku Tree talking? Huh. These are the Koroks, the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms. When they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes. I have no idea why. Now they fear people, but to me, they will ever be my cherished little children. Aww. As it happens, you have come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold but once every year. It is about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, an ill fate could befall us. Don't tempt fate. Really, if you say that, then an ill fate is going to befall you. So let it begin. Are you ready, my children? We are not, oh Deku Tree. Something terrible has happened. It is Makar. Makar! What is the matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late. No, it's not that, oh great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods! Oh my... What? The Forbidden Woods? That's forbidden!
Professor, are we even allowed in the Forbidden Zone?
Why, of course. It's just a name, like the Death Zone or the Zone of No Return. All the zones have names like that in the Galaxy of Terror.
I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods, and as he drew close to it... Foolish little Makar. Link, you have heard all this? The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hallowed island of our Forest Haven. Those woods. The whole region is a vile place that is home to evil beasts. And now it seems they have taken the child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I deem. The King of Red Lions rightly expects great deeds of you. It is why he brought you here. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but can you go rescue young Makar for me? But, great Deku Tree, people cannot fly through the air. Ah, yes, thank you. We'll use a hoyi pair, dude. Like, get 8 seagulls strapped to my feet, and then we'll just, like, surf through the air across that. That would be awesome. Ah, yes, thank you, child. You are right. It's not possible to enter those woods from sea, is it? Link, I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children. Yet I still think we may be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall bestow upon you to fly through the sky. We are getting to fly already. This is why Toon Link is so light in Brawl. Or something. There it is. Forgive me, Link, but you could climb up to my crown and get the leaf from up there? Okie dokie. So, we really should climb there, but there's one thing I want to check to see if we can do first. If it not, we will climb up there. If you go in here, there is this guy. His name is Hollow, I believe. And he's like, hello, swordsman. I'm going to use the forest fruits to create potion. And he's going to wish he could make a potion that could help us. But, he's going to say, if you found the right ingredients, I can make a great potion for you. And the monster files in the Forbidden Woods, we have actually already seen those. They're not just in the Forbidden Woods, they are in the friggin... Why did I equip those? Never mind, I'll put bait back there. They're also on the way here, on the friggin' Forest Haven. Oh, that's a Boko Baba seed. that's it. That's when you make the kind of super replenishing push that would help you, Sorbin. I'm going to use 4 of your seeds. Please wait just a moment. You don't really have an option to say no at that point, but this is the main function of Boko Baba seeds, and it is going to be quite helpful, and we can put that potion in our second bottle. You're going to throw them right in there. Anja Manjala Choe! Boom. Ha! It's ready. Here you go. Boom! Blue potion. Set it to YXR to restore life energy and magic, keeping your bottle until you need it. Come and see me again when you gather more seeds. I'll be waiting. Okay, fine, whatever. So right now that's out of the way. Sorry for making everyone out here wait. Haha, sorry guys, seriously. Forbidden once peaceful, blah 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 blah. And he's mentioning their homes used to be there. The Forbidden Woods is actually a lot of ways where Kokiri Forest used to be, in my opinion. Now, up here, I should mention, we're kind of blasting up these Baba buds. That's actually quite cool. Basically, you want to angle yourself, and after a certain time, they'll blast you right into the air, and it's going to be really cool and stuff. So, this one we got to swing forward to get to. And you're going to land in it. If you're not sure about your direction, you can let go on the control stick, and you will land right back in the Baba bud. It's quite convenient. If you hold forward, though, you'll go in the direction you want it to go. So it's all about angling yourself out. Oh, that was close. That was lenient. I really could have and should have fallen there. And then keep lining it up. Lining it up. And we're going to here. And we're going to blast off. And made it. First try. No problem. Here we got the Deku Leaf. Set it to with Y, X, or R. Plant your feet on the ground and use it to blow blasted or objects and enemies. You can also use it to jump in there and use your magic power to drift on the current swim. But we don't have any. Now we do. Swordsman, over here. Please, you must fly from there to here using your Deku Leaf. Deku Leaf. However I'm supposed to pronounce it. So, I'm going to put my Deku Leaf on X. Or I'm going to on Y, actually. Y is what I'm more used to. And, basically, what they're saying, you can plant yourself on the ground and blow gusts of wind at people, which is pretty cool. Or you can just jump, and when you press it in the air, you can fly, which is great. If you press the button again, we already have it out, you do like a little puff that can be used to fend off enemies. One of the things they added in the HD version, which you can probably see there, dropping a lot of magic, is the little indicator on the ground of where you're going to land, which is quite helpful. Very good, you've already mastered it. You can't fly very far, you blah 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 blah. One of the things that I always found weird about Wind Waker as opposed to other Zeldas is how they kind of like... They just sort of give you magic power once you need it. It's like, oh hey, it is the time, here is your magic power, go nuts. Like, all the other ones, it's always been like, you have to go see a great fairy and everything, and you get, like, your magic spin attack first, and Wind Waker is just like, nope. Now, they're gonna give you loads of magic around here, so I wouldn't worry about it too much, and even if then, if you got the blue potion like I did, then you don't even need a potion at all. They load you with magic in this part. Now, you'll see me changing the wind direction here. That is because the way the wind is blowing is very important when using the Deku Leaf. And the Forbidden Woods is that crazy island over there. And we're going to need to make a pit stop at that island, catch the updraft, fly to the Forbidden Woods. Because you cannot fly straight there with the Deku Leaf. It is not far enough because you lose altitude as you glide. It's really more gliding than proper flying. If you're really pro, you can cancel and then re-Deku Leaf at the same time, like so. And if you do it quick enough, you will actually lose less height. But I am probably not quick enough to be able to do that effectively, so... Don't bother with that, you won't need to do that to complete any puzzles in the game. Just keep in mind your normal Deku Leaf. What we've got to do here is that's the angle I want to go. I'm going to change the wind again real fast. There we go. And now, I want to wait for that updraft to go by, and then jump, and then Deku Leaf. And then, woo! Now, these little guys, these are P-hats. They're going to try and attack us. But that thing I mentioned before about pressing the button to fend off enemies, boom. Quite helpful. And we can see our marker here on the ground saying where we're going to land. And we're going to land right there. So, here we are right in front of our next dungeon. Get away. You can kill these guys with a multi-time blast of wind. We will do that dungeon in the next episode. I will see you guys then. As we moonwalk into the dungeon.